In the menu bar at the top right you'll see the time or date or both. And if you click on that it will bring up what's called Notification Center. Now the primary use for this is to get notifications, but you don't have to bring it up for that. So for instance you can get a text message from somebody. You can see this one appear right here. And when you get a notification like this you can usually click it to go to the app. In this case it would launch messages. Sometimes there are other options. For instance, for a message I can respond to it right here. You can click here and you can mute notifications. And we're going to look at, when we talk about customizing your Mac using system settings, how you can set notifications so you receive more of them or less of them, or you receive them as you like. But for now it's only important to know that even when you're not looking at a message like this, I'll just swipe it over to dismiss it. I can click here and you can see that these notifications appear at the top. So I can get message notifications, calendar notifications, notifications from different apps, and they'll all be here at the top. I can dismiss anyone I want with the X button right there and it goes away. Now that's going to be at the top of the notification center. Underneath are going to be what are called notification widgets. In this case we've got a clock. We've got a weather widget right here. We've got something from the Reminders app about our upcoming reminders, and we have some news. And we can scroll up and down using the trackpad. And we can scroll up and down using the trackpad or mouse just like if it was inside of a window. To dismiss it, just click anywhere. So you can click the time and date to bring it up, click it again to dismiss it, or when you bring it up you can click elsewhere to get rid of it. Now you can customize these widgets to make it more useful to you. So let's bring it up again. I'm going to scroll to the bottom and notice it says Edit Widgets. So I'll go here and it takes you to a special widget editor. And I can still see the widgets here on the right, but now there's little minus buttons and I can use that to remove them. I can also drag and reorder them like that. For some of them I can click and they'll flip over and give me options. So for instance for the clock here you can see the city for the clock is set to Cupertino. I'll change that. It'd be more useful if it was local. And done. And now you can see it's Denver time. You can change the location for weather. You can change for news here. There's a topic. You can choose all sorts of things. Even for reminders here I can choose which list is going to be shown. You can also go through these here and pick new widgets to go over. So for instance I could go to clock and I could see there are various other clocks here. I can select a set of 4 or 4 horizontally or just 1. So maybe I can drag this one here and let's say this one is going to be the current time. That's what this one is as opposed to for a city. So I can set this to a different city. So I know that this is my time and then perhaps maybe the time in New York City. I could go to calendar and I could select a widget from here. And there are various different kinds. Notice some of these widgets have S, M, and L, small, medium, or large. So you've got events for one day basically in a small little square. Then you can extend that to show a little calendar. And you can extend that to show upcoming events and meetings. Let's drag this one over here. We've got that. We could go to news here and we could do small, medium, and large for today. We could do a topic, small, medium, or large. We could go down to notes and we've got various sizes for notes that we could have there. All sorts of different ones and some of them from third-party apps. For instance here's from an astronomy app and you could see here there are various widgets I can add because I have this app installed. Here's the stocks widget. I could add a square for an individual stock or for a watch list and I can make it small, medium, or large and have up to 6 stocks in the large one. I can go to photos and I could have photos, small, medium, or large. So have that over there. If I were to put photos there you could see it includes that. And then let's put a news widget right there. And maybe let's move this up. We can get rid of this. You can play around with these. You can see they're easy to change, so you don't have to pick the perfect ones right now. You can just pick the ones that you want to try out and then maybe after a while go back and remove ones you find you're not actually using. Here's podcasting. You can see from the podcast app, small, medium, large. So you can have some of the podcasts that you follow and you could bring them over there and see what the current episodes are. And the idea here is that these are really quick access. You can bring them up by clicking here. There's also a gesture where you can use two fingers and swipe from the right side of the trackpad, not the screen, but of the trackpad, to bring it up. And there are other ways. There's a keyboard shortcut you could set as well. And they're quick to bring up and quick to dismiss. So it's handy to have some information there.